Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Santosh, can you give me access? Santosh, can I get just give me 1 minute. I think you're able to see my screen, right? Rupindra,
Yes, sir.
you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yesterday we see on functions, right? Functions where we
Yes.
provide certain parameters. Okay. So those parameters we given yesterday is known as positional arguments. Okay, what it is called? Positional arguments.
Position.
Okay, let me give the example again. Yeah, the area is written as a square. Area of 10. Okay. Whenever we given only one multiple, okay, it could be multiple also. We given S, we also try with L and B. Okay, these things, right? Whenever we given these, this is known as positional arguments. Okay. So if you want one more example, let's say where you call the positional. Okay, we'll see the same example with length and width. Okay, L comma B, written L into B, right? If it is a rectangle, L into B. Now what I will do? What happen? F area L comma B. Oh, okay. Here it's
Post up. Bracket.
this thing. Well, it's my bad. Written RETURN, right?
TURN.
I return A into B, yeah, I give it only 5 and enter.
Yes.
See what it gives me? It's saying area which is missing one required positional argument B.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a positional argument. So we need to give A comma B. Okay. That means we need to give one more. Okay. To execute the line number 12, you need to give as per line number 11, you need to give one more parameter which is known as positional argument. Okay. That means whenever
Okay.
I have given A, it only takes one, if I give one value, it will take it as A. If I give the second value, then it considers A comma B. Okay. Then let me do one more thing. Okay. So instead of this, yeah, therefore, or let's say therefore function, I'm giving A comma B comma C. Okay. I'm creating and now print, sorry, print A, print B, print C. Okay. What we given? We given a function where it gives me, it gives, if I give 10 comma 15 comma 20, it will print in the function is not defined. If you, so it gives me the values in the order of A, B, C. Why I have given this? Okay, let me show you. Because if I want to misplace this, okay, what I will do, instead of giving directly the values, what I will give, I will give B equal to 15, okay, comma, 50, let's say I'll give 20, comma, 10. So now what will be the values of ABC? Rupendra,
Yes, sir.
if I pass like this, okay, I'm giving three
Yeah.
parameters I need to give, I'm giving those three parameter arguments, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
but what I'm
A.
saying B is equal to 15, okay,
Okay.
20 comma 10.
Yes. Okay.
Let
C.
me press
A is 20. C is 10. Okay.
position argument follows keyword argument, okay. So here what it is saying, we are unable to give B is equal to 15, okay.
Okay.
Why? Okay. I will let you know because here it is expecting values of A comma B comma C, but what we have given, we have directly given an default argument. Okay. That
Yes,
means we
sir.
have given an argument saying that always whenever if there is no value, you take value of B as 15. Okay. So if you want to create that this function need to be applicable, then what we need to give is we need to create over here B equal to 15. Oh, okay. This is a default argument, right? I need to give non-default argument follows the default argument. Okay. We can give either at the start. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, most probably at the end. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll make this C equal to
C.
15. C equal to 20.
2020 OB.
One second. Whenever we are following this one, right? We need to give this. Okay, so here I have created, okay, one function, okay, which is A comma B comma C. Always default argument should be at the ending. Okay. So when I place, okay, instead of this, what I will do, I'll just place 20, 10 comma 15. Okay. If I run it,
Yes, sir.
even with two arguments, it will be able to run. Even while we created with three arguments. Okay. But over here, it was able to run even with two arguments because one argument is already fixed. What is fixed? C value is already fixed. So you
Yes,
don't
sir.
require any other value for C. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
So again, if I place this, okay, 10 comma 20 comma 20, what will happen? If I execute line number 21, that's why I'll make it as 25. See,
Yes,
it gives me A is equal to 20, B is equal to 10. C, we already define as 15, but it
one,
overrides the value and now gives us 25.
25.
What it is doing, it is overwriting the existing, okay,
Override.
and it gives us the latest one, okay. But again, if you want to have C, okay, let me call again with fun 1 comma A value 1 comma 5. See, it is still 15 at the base place, okay. Are we clear?
Sir, why? No. Again, sir, this one.
Okay. So here we have given a default argument, right? Saying C is
Yes,
equal to 15.
15.
Okay. Even if you change it for a different function. So here I am changing for a function where C is equal to 25. But
21.
again, if
Rewrite.
I want to call this function, right? This default still exists. So you can give only two values, or if I want to override,
Yes, sir.
what I can do, other
Yes, sir.
overriding method, I can give over 60 over
Say,
here. Anyway, this thing
okay.
and enter. See, it overrides again the
Again.
value,
Yes.
but it overrides only for the calling function, but the default function remains the same. Where
Already
C,
is 15. So equal to 15 is default function. Default value says 15. So that's why is there we are added a 2 A and B or C values already 15.
sorry, can you be a bit louder?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
सर C का yeah सर C का जो value है already is decided they are 15 default value right.
Yes.
So there line number
So how many
26
types of function we have?
also.
Is built-in function like print, input, which we use.
Yes,
The
yes,
second
sir.
one is user-defined function like we are creating now.
Yes, yes,
The third one is lambda. Lambda we already seen yesterday, right?
yes,
The fourth one is recursive functions. Recursive function is where the function call itself. We already seen it yesterday, right?
yes.
So here we are defining these things, right? Basically.
Yes, sir.
So instead of defining, there is something known as star argument. Okay. What is this called?
Our argument.
Key args and arguments, which is called as. Okay. And it was represented by, so here I have given file. Okay, let me create one more there. Let's say a, here again comes from the same. So F in brackets, what I will give and make A, comma, B, comma star C. Okay. What has happened over here? I've created a keyword argument. Okay. Sorry. I have created an argument. Okay. And I'm asking, okay, to check. To print A, B, C. That's it. Nothing, right? Simple, isn't it? I have given only goal A, comma B, comma star C. Okay. Now,
Yes.
let me give in goal. What I'll do is I'll give 0, comma 1, comma 2, 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6, comma 7, comma 8, comma 9, 10, 11. If I press enter, will it work or not? Rupendra,
Yes, sir.
for our previous this saying, it should not work,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But what we have given is we have given arbitrary positional argument or a star argument or keyword argument over here, giving star. We given star before C, right? So that is like your etc. A comma B comma C means star C means you can give n number of arguments for C. But how it is stored inside it? Okay, if I say we are giving this one, but how it will be stored? If I press enter, oh no, what happens? Zero prefix.
0.
See, it has taken
Yes.
as one A value as one, B value as
B
two,
value is
and
2.
rest of all the values as a how it
3.
is taken. It is taken as a
Yes, sir. No, starting
tuple,
format and X. Yes,
right?
sir.
It has taken as a tuple and stored it inside, right? So now you could give n number of parameters without even defining. Okay. Previously we defined the values or we given keyword arguments, then we are able to use them, right?
Yes. But
Now what we are doing while we are defining only one thing or less couple of things and ABC, etc. That's it. You could give n number of values. Or just if I give only star C. Okay, now what I'll say, I'll just remove this. Okay, and if I still execute, I'll be able to get all the values in within the
3.
single tuple, right?
Yes, sir.
Are we clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. And there is some more thing that is known as arbitrary keyword argument. Okay. So here what we already have that star C, right? Now what I'll do is I'll give double star. So here this is known as arbitrary keyword argument or double asterisk, which is a parameter where it should where it can hold keyword and variable length. Okay, that means you could give both just like your dictionary. You could give both over here. Okay, that means let's say if I want to use okay goal as equality equal to World Cup. FN. See, previously what we
Yes.
used to do, we are able to give only one argument, okay? But over here, what I could give is, I can give multiple, but just like our dictionary, okay? I can give cricket World Cup or tennis, one to grand slash. See, this takes as a dictionary, okay? And you could give n number of default arguments over here, but over here you will be, instead of giving the default, you will give an key and value. What you will give? You will give an key and value.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see one more example for the same. Okay. You know, once we have a dictionary, how we could iterate the dictionary while we were placing a loop for loop?
Yes, sir.
You could call either dot dictionary dot values, dictionary dot items, right? So in the same way, let's create one more thing. Okay, let's create def. Let's say fn. I will give pasta a. Now for I in, okay, a
Yes.
dot
I,
items, because these are stored in dictionary, right? So we are iterating the dictionary for items. Okay, print I. That's it. Simple. Now what I'll give? I'll give fn numbers equal to 5. Thank you, 5. Comma colors equal to red and blue. Brackets close, comma. So I'm giving my third argument. Okay. Let's say we'll give fruits.
yes.
We use fruits, right? Fruits equal to apple. So if I execute this, you will get each and every, okay,
Yes,
because
sir.
we are using it for iteration, right? So it uses each and every element as a keyword argument because it is iterating everything from the dictionary called A, which was created while creating the dictionary on line number 38 and iterates the value for us. Clear? Hello? Rupendra, are we clear? Now we have done already few arguments, right? So just let's see how we could do this, okay? With one more example, okay? For the default argument, basically. Def, okay, if I want to add numbers, okay, I will give add a comma b comma c and return a plus b plus c. Okay, now I will give add. If I execute 10 comma 20 comma 30, it would be 60, right? Answer, because 10 plus 20 plus.
Okay.
Okay, now what I will do is I will give positional arguments without even giving over here. So what I will give 30 comma a is equal to 40 comma b equal to 20. It's not taking.
K values are ready to a certain.
We delete this. So normally it should not give this error. Okay. So whenever we are giving arguments, right? Because this is not we have defined, right? So even if I say, okay, let's say if I uh, I make this as C, make this as A, what again? Oh, B. Okay. So whenever you don't have given a default argument, then what you could ensure is you could ensure by giving values directly as a default argument. Okay. If before we have previously A value, if I execute this, you get one error saying that A got multiple values in the arguments. Okay. But
Yes,
if we make this A equal to C again, you won't get this error because we already given B comma C positions. So it is expecting A to be the position either should be default or at the first unique position. Are we clear?
yes, sir.
So done, position arguments are done. Okay. So this covers Python basically. So any questions
Okay.
overall in Python?
No, not now.
Not for now. And are you practicing Python?
Yes, sir. I'll exercise.
Any questions? Please let me know. Okay. And
Yes,
from tomorrow, okay, we'll start SQL. Okay. What is SQL?
okay, sir.
Or what I'll do is I will give a brief introduction. Okay. For today, we have
Okay,
another
sir.
15 minutes, right?
Okay, sir.
So what do you understand by something known as database? Do you know on databases? What do you mean by database?
Yes. Database are sets of collection sets of data.
Okay. Then what we do at the databases?
Sorry, sir.
What databases do basically?
Store a data, arrange
Yes, store the data.
and arrangement the data.
Okay, good. Database is a organized collection of data. Okay,
Yes.
or type of data to be stored under DBMS, database management
DBMS
system.
management system. Okay, sir.
Yes, using certain tools. It could be any tool. Okay. Or you could also
Yes,
say
sir.
an electronically stored systematically collection of data is known as database, where you popularly store data like words,
Yes.
numbers, integers, or images, videos, files. It could
Yes,
be
sir.
structured or unstructured or semi-structured data.
We're trying to before a 6 7 months in database SQL.
Sorry.
Sir, I'll trying to before 6 7 months
Okay.
database. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. We'll cover databases in detail
Sure, sir.
from next week.
Okay.
Okay, starting from Monday, what you will have is you will have SQL and later comes with uh, Excel. And again, we don't deal with because database and Excel are like huge bunch. Okay, these won't cover.
Yes, sir.
This is like a deep sea. So we
Yes,
don't
yes.
cover each and
Excel.
everything from database. What we'll see is
Yes.
what we require. Okay, how we take the
Yes.
data. Okay, that means
Okay.
retrieval of data, where you do where conditions. Okay, and joins. Okay, and few case statements. These are the major things that you need to use for getting or retrieving the data. So you'll in a day-to-day of data analysis or data visualization, these are more useful. Okay, and these are mandatory skills that everyone will be looking at. Okay.
Okay.
And why we are in database management system? How they when we call DBMS, right? So what do you mean by DBMS? Okay. So whenever
DBMS.
we say DBMS, right, that the database environment that which we're collecting, it should be allow the user to create, modify, and query the database in a secured environment. Okay. And these environment need to have data modeling. Okay, that means we could model the data as per the structure and relationships. Okay, relationships is really required for the DBMS in the data in the database. Okay, and the next thing that we're looking at is data storage and retrieval. So we are need to able to storage the data and retrieve the data whenever we need it. Okay, and data integrity and security. Data integrity and security are few other things where the restrictions of the data should be there, and also access. Who could be accessing the data for the control permissions? Okay, these things need to be properly ensured. Backup and recovery, if we want anything or if something happened, mishaps, we need to have full backup and recovery of the data so that it doesn't failure the whole system, because overall data is stored into DBMS, right?
Yes.
And there is
Relational
something known as
database.
RDMS, which is Relational Database Management System, where data are organized in tables, okay, in few of rows, and the data is related to each other by a primary key and foreign key.
For alternate to primary key. Yes, sir. Is there also key concept in this?
Sorry?
Is there also key concept for key primary key
Yeah,
for key?
primary key, foreign key, okay.
Yes,
Those
yes,
things
sir.
need to be there. Even in database, right, there are few languages, okay. One is
Yes,
DDML, data definition language, data manipulation language, data control language, and transactional control language. But out of these, as
basically.
a data analyst, you need to know DML, that is data manipulation language.
Okay, sir.
Okay. In
DML.
data manipulation language, what will have? You will have mostly select. You know select statements?
Yes, sir.
So mostly it will be 80% of your work will be on select statements to retrieve the data from database.
Yes.
So you don't create or insert any tables, but you will be creating the views using the tables that which we have. Okay. Or if you want, you could update, delete the records, okay, merge the records. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So in DML, like we'll get update, delete, okay, those things are not required, and where clause, having clause, group by, okay, these are required for us.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So where we see mostly in DBMS, where we see this in real time, any accounts right now in any industry as of now, either it be sales, human resources, manufacturing, banking, universities, airlines, telecommunications, okay, or consider it pharma, anywhere, everywhere we are using DBMS right now. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So any questions on DBMS?
No, sir.
So okay, just have you practiced done formally? Okay. Do you practice
Yes,
on
sir.
Python, and let me know in case if you have
Python.
any doubts? Hello.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
Practice Python, okay, and also for SQL and
Yes,
Excel,
sir.
right? Practice on day-to-day
Okay.
basis so that it won't be make any huge impact later on. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
are we clear? Any
Yes,
questions
sir.
from your side?
No. Mata
Okay,
now.
then. Okay, and we completed SQL introduction. So what we do is we'll directly connect on Monday. Okay, and from
Sure.
Monday we'll start SQL classes. Is that fine with you?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay then. Thank you,
okay, sir.
Rupendra.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Same to you. Santosh, you can end the class and we'll connect on Monday. I will share you the link, Santosh.